Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of the t.tec gaming series. I'm Thomas Monaghan, the portfolio leader for our tech and retail vertical at t.tec. And today with me, I have Trent Silvaggio. He's on our advanced business analytics team. Trent, how are you doing today?
Doing very well. Glad to be here.
Great, great. Well, look, I'm excited to have this conversation because Trent is going to explain the future of tech in business. Now, I know this is a gaming series, but Trent, can you explain why it is that you think that you would be talking about tech on our series?
Sure. So, in my role as Global Director of Employee Enablement for t.tec, my role requires me to sit at the intersection of people, technology, and strategy. Three really important considerations when trying to understand what the future of work will really look like. So I'm constantly examining data, performing research, identifying current changes, and trying to understand and predict what those future ones will be so that we can be prepared for what I see as a really exciting but technology-enabled near future. For example, the World Economic Forum, in their recent Future of Jobs 2023 report, explained that tech advancement and the adoption of those new technologies is going to be one of the major drivers of business transformation. In fact, the research suggests that we will see what they call a structural labor market churn, or the introduction of new jobs and the elimination of old jobs. 23% in just the next 5 years. Think about that. 1 in every 4 jobs that exist today won't exist in the really near future. So, what's that mean? With these new jobs comes the need for new types of skills. And those new types of skills are ones that research suggests may be most effectively developed by, you guessed it, gaming.
So I have the right profile for the future of of the workforce then, huh? Because I was reading recently on an article on Big Think, and it said that 3 million people now 3 billion people now regularly play video games. So it's not just the average delivery person or tech assistant at Best Buy. This is like managers, presidents, vice presidents, CEOs. So quite a wide, diverse, slice of the talent pool. So why do you think that that's kind of a good fit? Like, why do you think that that is?
So it's interesting, you're touching on one of those topics that a lot of research is digging into, is that the demographic profile of a gamer isn't what we've stereotypical thought of in the over the last 5-10 years. And research kind of suggests that after playing a multiplayer game where perhaps you're playing with a stranger on another screen, you learn teamwork and how to cooperate with new people. When you're playing a brand new game, you learn how to fail and how to keep going until you succeed. When you are playing like on a puzzle platform type game, you learn how to problem solve. And when you're playing something mentally challenging, you're learning skills that you need to have a fundamentally demanding job of the future. And guess what? That same report from the World Economic Forum found that those most in-demand skills for the future of work are, number 1, analytical thinking. How often do you have to actively consider what your opponent might do in a game in order to win? Number 2, creative thinking. All the role-playing gamers out there know exactly what I'm talking about. We talk about creative thinking. Number 3, resilience, flexibility, and agility. When defeated by that same obstacle over and over again, what do the gamers say? Let's try it again. Motivation, self-awareness were number 4. If you ever had to maybe look back at your own actions mid-game and analyze those to understand maybe the best path forward. And number 5, curiosity and lifelong learning. If gamers don't possess those in spades, I don't know another group that does.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's amazing, and certainly, when I think about some of the best talent that I've worked with, they display all those skills that you're talking about. That self-motivation, willingness to improve, just constantly driving. So it's extraordinary. At t.tec, we always stress that we know gamers because we are gamers, and we hire people that have the right mix of tech support experience, but also understand the gaming space because ultimately this is what they do in their free time. They are gamers at heart and they're passionate about that. I didn't realize that this type of technology wasn't going to be synonymous with just gaming industry. So wider than just gaming. It kind of goes out past it, the gaming segment into technology and more. But it sounds like we really have been setting them up for success, not only to run a gaming CX practice, but also maybe one day to take over my job as well.
You're right. And I think in that situation, it's really essential to truly understand that these skills are going to absolutely help within the gaming industry, but they're also going to help them build the tools and the skills that are necessary to flourish in that workplace of the future.
Yeah. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Sure. Some of the more research that we've just been looking at from Pearson Education had the Pearson Skills Report for 2026, where they found across all sectors, human skills are in demand by U.S. employers more than anything else. While technology skills and obviously specific expertise are still at the top of the lists, there's a shortage of workers with collaboration and communication skills. So we need workers who can not only problem solve, but who are organized and can lead. And the research is showing that everything we are doing in these highly mechanical games are almost directly transferable skills. And not only that, they're some of the most in-demand skills out there.
Yeah, that's, I'm just thinking I should have told this to my parents, but you heard it here, folks. When your parents tell you to stop gaming, you tell them you're just getting ready to set yourself up for success. Trent, is there anything else that you can tell us about how gamers are shaping the future of business?
The future of work will continue to be shaped by technology in very meaningful ways. There's no way around that. So much so that I think over half of workers today are going to require training, retraining, upskilling within just the next 4 years. I also see that the future of work is one that is still going to be very human-centered, because all of the training that will need to happen, business leaders largely agree that developing skills in leadership and social influence are going to be some of the most important. So gamers, the next time you're getting ready to lead a raid or play as a member of a team, remember, video games increase players' organizational skills, the understanding of the rules of organizational work. It helps you improve your understanding of the impact of your own actions on others. It helps you to improve your ability to manage a team or a group, and to do so from a distance. And lastly, video games help you increase your ability to apply skills creatively to solve problems of the future. And that's really what when I think about the future of work and what that means and who's going to be best prepared to lead those organizations. I think the gamers have a head start on us.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for your time here today, Trent. For more information on how gamers can impact your workforce or how t.tec utilizes these skills in the employees that we hire, please feel free to visit us online at ttec.com/gaming.